around the world in football. Hello and welcome to the Poopy Twitchy Luke stream/video, depending where you're watching. My name is Poopy/Luke. You can call me Twitchy if you want as well. That doesn't matter. It's Football Manager Thursday. Ignore my tired lies. Well. There was a decision to be made. And it has been made. The decision has been made. But which way? Well, if you've been loosely following with the series, you may know exactly what this screen means. That's right. This is the Hamilton Stadium, home of Forge, in a lovely 3D render. Thank you, Google Earth. Although not thank you, Google, for the AI shit. Not the time. Always the time. Fuck Google. And we say goodbye to the Tim Hortons Field, the Hamilton Stadium. Time to say goodbye. Because that's right. We're here now at Deepdale. Welcome to Preston. Does this have a 3D? Oh, yeah. Spin round that baby. There's a skate park right next door. Lovely. I've never been to Preston. Well, I have now. I'm there. Wow. What do you... were instant thoughts? Am I sad to leave halfway through? Not even halfway through. A bit way through the season with Forge? Yes, but it's not my fault they, unlike the MLS, which I'm going to give a rare bit of credit to, has now synced its calendar up with European football in an effort to become a better league. The Canadian League had not. So it was either this or take a chance at the end of the Canadian season, which is already about halfway through the regular season in most other European places and a lot of other countries as well. It's also, I couldn't deal with those rules anymore. The wage cap. The amount of fiddledy-diddledy-dee-dahs. You know what I mean. So, Preston. A new chapter. Gosh, alright, well, let's get over there and take a wee little look-see, eh? Welcome to Preston. Yeah. An old club, a historic club, a big club. You can see a few bits here that you might be going, what's all this? You could see, we'll go through this in a minute. I have actually already started the season. And you may be thinking, oh, you didn't come back to show us the first game of the league? No. I wanted to get all the way through the transfer window because there was a lot of transfers to do. Like I said in that little preview there, the club got relegated from the Championship last season after a few seasons in the league there, hanging around near the bottom of the table, but they had some big players, some bigger earners who did not want to continue with the club after the relegation, and a lot of players going out of contract. So, in fact, it was a huge rebuilding job that I had to do, which I will demonstrate by going to the transfer history. And let's go, first of all, just to release players. 21 players released. 21 players have left the club released. So, just to give you a bit of idea about the scope of it. Yeah. Huge amount. Then there's cash/transfer deals. It may not seem like a lot there. If you go back to this way. So there was a few here just before like the year ticked over technically. So these 4. James Morris left to go to Wrexham. He did not want to hang around. We managed to get £1.1 million. That's the sort of money we're talking about now. Hey! The transfer revenue retained was about 35%, so we did not get much of that. Ali Al-Hamadi, the Iraqi winger, went to Blackburn. 650,000. Amir Saipi was a goalkeeper here. He was a bloody good goalkeeper. He did not fancy League One. He actually is now a backup for Arsenal. So, yeah, that was the sort of player we're having to let go. And another goalkeeper, Alejandro Rodriguez, who I would have kept around as first choice, but he's off to Liverpool to be a backup. I mean, we just got raided for those sorts of big players. We'll come back to these as well, because there's oh no, these are players from last season. I didn't do any transfers at this point. I was waiting for the year to tick over, and then we could move on some more. Well, move the wages, because as well, it said 150,000 wage budget there on that screen. Of course, it doesn't tell you how much of that is remaining. So when I joined, before the contracts expired, and before any of the sales had gone through, they were overspending by £93,000 a week on wages. After all the contracts went back or left and all the sales, we've managed to turn it back into a positive and sign a lot of players. Another few that left, though. George Tanner, 32-year-old, didn't fancy it, and at 32, that's fine. You can go to La Liga for a couple of years and earn nearly 15,000. That's fine with me. Elias Bakatukanda actually played a few matches at the start of the season, but in the end, his wages were too much, and he was also unhappy with being here. So he's off to Wrexham. That's another 525,000 for him. And Ollie Cooper, he was 32-year-old Welsh winger. Good player. Also started a few games. You can see these two, Ollie and Elias, were both on the 1st of September. They eventually left the club. Ollie off to Aberdeen to play in the Scottish Prem. Good for him. Very unhappy with being here and was causing some discontent in the squad. Now, there's also some free transfers in. Yeah, I told you there's quite a lot. This guy also left, but we saw him earlier on the other screen. Right, did I bring any before this? Hard to remember now. No. So, let's go date order. The free transfers first, and then we can look at the loans, and then we can look at the ones we actually paid money for. Starting on the 14th of July, Anthony Ralston, Scottish international. Can play on either side as a fullback. He's old. We've probably given him... Oh, we've only given him a year contract. That's fine. He's basically here to be a backup squad player for a year, and he's very good mentally. International experience. I thought it was a no-brainer. Like I say, can colour either side. Sure, his physicals are on the decline, but it's only a year. Next up, Kamari Doyle, 27-year-old Jamaican midfielder, attacking midfielder. Very good, all round. League One player, can be a championship, allegedly. But that's what my scouts tell me. And would they lie to me? Yes, they would. Dylan Williams, a left wing back, or if you look down here, he can play anywhere apart from right back, goalkeeper, and striker. Those three, don't even ask. But we brought him in mainly to be a left wing back, or a left back, sorry, and also fill in a midfield when needs be. But he's good for this level and so versatile. Again, a no-brainer. Matthias Lovendal, a youth prospect who was available on a free. Brought him in, didn't get a work permit. He's out on loan at Dunkirk. Next question. The goalkeeper. So we we were forced to lose two very high quality goalkeepers. So I've taken a risk with Clayton Gauchi, who, again, allegedly, according to the scouts and the coaching team, the massive 22-year-old Australian can allegedly be a Premier League goalkeeper. Only very no nonsense. He's not very good with his feet, and kicking generally not his strong suit, but one-on-ones and reflexes, aerial reach, he's huge, and he can stop the shots. He's our number one. Spoiler alert. Oh, he's also got, how much is it? You'd be forced to put a minimum fee release clause of 5.5 million for domestic clubs in higher divisions. So, yeah. One we got in early, previously playing a lot for CC Mariners in the A-League. Presumably, if they're any good, he would have probably been playing in the continental competition over there. Does that carry over for clubs as well as the national team that they play in Asian competition? Not like Oceania? I don't know. I'm asking questions. I'm just asking questions. I want to start a podcast. I'm a white man. Next up, Leo McCormick. Backup goalkeeper. He's alright. 23. Can grow a bit. Could allegedly be a good championship player. He's a backup. Thank you. Next question. Oh, I've said that a lot. New catchphrase I'm working on while I'm here at Preston. Next question. Next question. Welcome to Preston. It won't continue, I'm sorry. Oscar Cabwit. He can play anywhere in behind the striker across those three positions. An international with 3 caps and 2 goals for the good Dr. Congo. And pretty good. Good for this level. And also, again, allegedly can improve. But 27, I doubt it. He's good for this level. He's got 3 years, probably too many. But we'll see what happens and try and do what we can with him. He's good. Basically, versatility. It seems like a thing there. I brought in a man called Maestro. And he's not bad. He's again good for this level, 29 years old, international experience for Angola, 34 caps this time, very well rounded, and again for the central positions, lovely pearly teeth, you can see by the picture there. Next up, Jorge Ruffles, youth prospect, brought in because he's a decent youth prospect. Sorry. And mainly brought in to play on the right-hand side because he's quick. He's 22. He's got a decent price tag on him already. And, I mean, only apart from technicals, he's actually not too far off, you'd say, this sort of League One level. Yes, I hope so. Roland Idowu. Irish. 30-year-old. Again, anywhere behind the striker and also the striker. Wanted by a lot of clubs in League One when we went for him. He chose us, did Roland, and we love him for it. He's mainly been brought in to play off the left-hand side. We'll get to the tactic in a minute, of course, because it has changed a lot even in this early stage of the season. Yeah. Tom Villalobos. Tom Villalobos, a centre-back brought in from one of the US academies. Bit of a whim. But again, so much potential on this guy. Brought him in on a free because you can go to the US academies and find free players who, if you know anything scouting wise, or if you don't have the attribute masking turned on, you can have a look and just see these are good youth prospects that are available on a free if you're a big enough reputation club. Tom decided that we were fine. He did again force us to put in a £7.5 million release clause for clubs in a higher domestic league, which is fair enough because, again, he's bloody good. The old Tommy boy, he's massive as well. See that? And then on deadline day, Chizi Ezenwata, striker without a face. Again, 24 years old, apparently can get up to a Premier League level. Striker, through and through. That's what he does. That's what he knows. Finishing ability. So that's the free transfers. Oh, we've still got some more to go. Now we go to the loan deals. I've sent out some players on loan. Do you want to know about those? Oh, you saw Lovendal. Ian Preston. All right. Ronnie Weatherstone. Not bad. And Joachim Bejarano. International. An international player. Lots of flair. Sent him out on loan for the year. Why did I do that? Was that before I knew? Did I bring him in as well? Was he already here? Okay. Not worth asking. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what I was doing at that point. Clearly, I didn't think he was ready, but look at him now. Ooh, maybe. Anyway, loans. We've got in some pretty good ones. The main one is the first one, actually. Seth Ridgen from Fulham. Leading championship player to play in the heart of our midfield on loan for a year. What a coup this guy is to have in. He's going to be the all-action Jackson. Oh, wonderful. Nothing else to say, just really good. Gil. He's left winger. Can also play centre mid. We were scrambling at the time. I don't know if he will last or if he'll get recalled very soon. Probably the latter. Because of lack of game time eventually. Sisquao Lopia from Sheffield United as a midfielder, defensive midfielder, and attack all across the centre of the midfield. Again, squad option. They probably think he's going to be an important player, but we're not going to tell them. We're just going to try and play him wherever. He's 17 years old. He's got a lot of potential. Again, squad option. Pequeno. He was here. He's already gone. Lazio loaned him, and then we didn't play him enough. So he's gone back already. Andric. This was one we just took a punt on from one of those, or the big Serbian side. Crvenia Zvezda, maybe? Hopefully. Really good player, especially for this level already, but can get even better. To play on the right-hand side, coming out of the team when needs be. He has not been recalled because we have been playing him, but I think he is injured at the moment. We'll figure it out as we go. Sheriff Belade. Striker, left winger, right winger. He can do a little bit of all of it. And he's on loan from Torino for the season. Again, lots of potential. We probably won't see it unless we can somehow get him back, which seems unlikely. But he's here for now, and we're thankful for that. Hello, Belade. And lastly, on deadline day, Oscar McCleary, centre-back from Fulham. We have been calling in favours from Fulham, which is unusual. Usually with Preston, it's because they're so very close to like Merseyside and Manchester. Usually you got Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Everton that you can call on for youngsters, but they weren't having any of it. They didn't want to loan me anybody. No beds. So Fulham have become our posh best friends. It's fine. McCleary's here as a rotation option, a squad player. At centre-back, they will probably be upset because I've probably told them he'll be important again. But that's fine. Those are the loans. Lastly, I'm still not done. It's a full rebuild. From top to bottom. We spent money as well. Here, let's have a look at them. Starting only 3 this time, though, so everybody calm down. Okay. Sean Graham. 28-year-old Irish. He got some caps at under 21 level. Another centre-back, but also brought in because he can play right-back relatively well. Again, the versatility and the ability at this level, both key factors in his signing. Sure, his crossing and dribbling isn't that great, but it doesn't matter if you're already playing as a fullback. Because he's got good acceleration, good pace, good strength, stamina for days, work rate all the time. Mentally, he's just insane across the board. That sounds like I've called him... He's not insane. Like, He's good. He's a very good player, mentally. God, it'll take a while to stumble to that. Next up, another one we sort of took a punt on. I've done it a few times. I limited myself to 3, as you can see. I'm rhyming all over the place. No question when in Preston. Martial Koulibaly from ASEC Mimosas. I went fishing. You know, the Ivory Coast Club. Oh, sorry, Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire? Let's call them the Ivory Coast, if you can't say it, mate. All right. The Ivory Coast Club that produces a decent amount of sort of wonder kids. New gens. And not new gens, in real life too. Let's get to the point. Martial Koulibaly is a striker. 20 years old. He's as big as the goalkeeper. The Australian one. The number 1. 200 centimetres. He is a giant of a man. He cannot run very fast, although for a 200 centimetre tool, 20-year-old, you gotta say, that's actually not the slowest you'll see. He's also got 17 flair and 19 jumping reach. He's already as tall as a skyscraper, and he can jump a further skyscraper. You could see why I took a punt on him, and so far, he's scored a couple goals. Yeah. Bloody was doing it. We spent 400,000 on him, and the last guy. Yeah, he was doing it for ASEC Mimosas as well. We've also had to put a release fee of 8 million for domestic clubs in a higher division. Hopefully it won't matter. And lastly, on transfer deadline day, Sam Rhodes Goodwin, a player who can play off either wing or up front. 22 years old. Apparently could be at least a sort of Premier League level player. I brought him in for 150,000 from Leicester and thought, hey, why not? You know? He's quick, he's got the flair, he's got the determination. It was the flair and the determination and the age and the potential that was like, caught my eye and said, go on, get him in. So I did. And he's English, that helps. Not that. For the homegrown quota, should explain. Defending myself at every opportunity here. Also redid all the staff. Right, so that is all the transfers done. How has it gone so far? Really quite badly, actually. So we played all the friendlies. They went quite well. Apart from the 2 we drew were the 2 that are also in our league. That should have been a warning sign. Bromley 2-2 in the league to open up. Chesterfield 0-0 in the league to open up. Not open up. You can't open up twice. Second game. 2 points on the board. I was like, okay. Building slowly. Then we got a win against Notts County in the Carabao. I was like, oh, I'm feeling good away from home. And then we lost 4 in a row, including getting knocked out of the Carabao the day before my birthday. So, yeah. We scored in all the games as well, which is so disappointing. Did we score first in any of them? Nah. Chasing it, mate. Chasing the game. Every time. And we beat Newcastle under-21s in the Virtu Trophy, which, you know, we're all thrilled about being in. So that was good. Then we lost 4-1 to Chester. That was really bad. That was the lowest point. That was just after the transfer window. So I say I played up until the end of the transfer window. I also played up until we actually won a fucking league game. Because I was worried that I would get all the way through the transfer window and then the results would be so bad that I'd be sacked and you'd never see any of this. So I wanted to make sure that we could win a game, which we then did 2-1 against Rotherham with new signing Chizzy Ezenwata, who came in on transfer deadline day on a free, scoring both goals, which leads us to here. Barnsley, Torquay, Carlisle, Chester again. Fuck you, Chester. And beyond. League One's a long one, isn't it? So I'll be playing a lot through the middle in between games. What is the tactic then? It's been tweaked all over the place, but currently we're on a 4-3-3 of sorts. So you can see it's a 4-3-3 in possession, 4-2-3-1 deep out of possession. It's been a lot of tinkering through the way because I wanted to play a really short passing but high tempo sort of game. I forgot that the lower down the leagues, the less instructions you need, otherwise the players get confused. Also, the amount of players that have gone in and out, it's difficult to, you know, teach them all. So we've just gone for a high press, counter attack, get stuck in, stop the crosses, play it really fast. But don't worry about playing it too short. Just play it standard, but really fast and counter attack a lot. That's basically what we've gone for. Oh, and don't dribble, because you'll give the ball away. You're playing that fast and you start dribbling, you give the ball away. Of course, with some positions, like an inside forward, that won't matter anyway, because they'll do it whatever they want. We were originally playing both these players as just out-and-out wingers to try and keep width. Didn't work. So, gave up on that, and now we've got a playmaking winger and an inside forward and an advanced playmaker. Seth Ridgen as the centre mid has been very good. Ezenwata has come in as a channel forward. We've tried a variety of things. Sorry, Milan Schmidt, who was here before. He's actually a very good striker for this level. More naturally a poacher, just with no acceleration and no dribbling ability. Bloody hell, I can't stop coughing. He's also 190 centimetres tall. They're very big boys here. Very big boys. So that's what we've gone with for now. A channel forward, Ezenwata. It's a fight. We're only at 7 subs. We're 7 spots on the bench. So there's a lot of open places and open possibilities. You will meet the rest of the team as we go, I am sure. The likes of Owen Dodgson, who was already here. Very good. Decent player. Chadwick, 25-year-old English player. Already at the club. One of the best. And he didn't want to leave, so that's good. Who else? Real quickly. Dylan, no, we signed you. Forrester, another 31-year-old English centre-back. Can also play right back, even less crossing and dribbling ability, but you know what we talked about before? Same thing. He's still here. Is there anybody else? Oh, Stowell. An even more backup goalkeeper. And Matthias Linz, a 31-year-old Brazilian centre-back, left-back, and defensive midfielder, who I thought was going to be starting when I first took over. But the way things have gone, apparently he's only good enough for League 2, and he's 31, so he's not going to be improving. Probably should have tried to sell him, but, you know. How long's he got left in his deal? Only a season? He'll just see out this season, and then he'll be gone. Other things, Gauchi, we've changed to no-nonsense and line-holding goalkeeper, because he was putting in some really shitty performances to start with. So we just simple things down. We even started with 2 ball-playing centre-backs and a wing-back and a full-back, and it was going bad. So simple it down, especially at the back. Go further back, fix the defence by making it very simple for them. and bringing in better quality players. Villalobos. Villalobos. What's your first name? Tom. Tom is here. Right. Do you want to see some football? I haven't even continued the match, have I? I'm a dickhead. We've got 6 days until I can play Barnsley. Literally just finished that last game, won a match, and I was like, that's good. Stop there. Stop it. Fuck it hell. Let's get to the game. I'm going to drink through his entire 6 days so I can talk again.